What's happening, everyone? My name is Adrian and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today, 4th of November, and something very special occurred today. At 9 AM today on VWR, Volkswagen Racing's YouTube channel, they had a premiere for their new MK8 Golf R. So in today's video, we'll be looking at the premiere video together, and I'll be giving my own personal opinion on what I think of the new MK8 Golf R. Right, let me bring this clip up, and let's skip this very fancy intro movie, and let's get right to where the car appears. Alright, can't wait. Alright, new R logo. The new R logo is okay. Fresh new design, looks pretty sleek. It is a pretty epic entrance. The front end, I must say, compared to the new MK8 GTI, it looks a lot better. I mean, if you've seen the MK8 GTI, the front end pretty much looks like this.
A warm welcome to the world premiere of the new Golf R. And at the same time, a big welcome to the launch of the brand Volkswagen R, the premium performance brand of Volkswagen.
The wheels look pretty cool though, compared to the MK8 GTI wheels. I must say these wheels they have on this MK8 R does look pretty nice.
The exterior design strikes a great balance between sportiness and sophistication. The front bumper
the front end on this MK8 R does definitely look much better than the MK8 GTI.
The optional R performance package, the new 19-inch
so the optional R performance pack looks like that will give you the option for these 19-inch wheels. So I'm curious to see what the other wheel option or standard wheel option would look like. But can't be as bad as the MK8 GTI wheel options, to be fair. I mean, I'm really liking this wheel option a lot more than the GTI one. Alright, we can see the exhaust. It's a quad pipe finish. Okay, optional Akropovich exhaust system. I'm only going to guess it's going to cost about £3,000 because that's what the T-Roc R. That sounds good. That's what the T-Roc R Akropovich option costed as well. It was about £3,000 as well.
The large rear spoiler with its open airflow.
Right, so it looks like that big rear spoiler from what they said there. Sounds like it's
at high speeds, which is
part of the performance pack as well.
For a car with 320 horsepower. The chassis is fitted with our intelligent torque vectoring system, which can also be found in the
torque vectoring for the MK8 Golf R. Quite an interesting new addition. I can only imagine it to be of use for someone that's going to take it on the track, to be honest.
The system always adjusts perfectly. How does it work? During cornering, more torque is directed to the outer rear wheel. This pushes the car into the corner and offers a completely new experience in driving dynamics.
So this interior is looking very nice. Already I can see a difference from the MK8 GTI. The MK8 GTI, this part here was a bit plain, didn't look very premium basically. And in the Golf R, this bit here has this kind of carbon fiber kind of meshy effect, which makes it look a bit more premium. And with the lighting, it's all set to blue at the moment in MK8 Golf R. And I remember seeing in the MK8 GTI review that's in the GTI you can actually change the lights in the settings. So I'm hoping you can do the same on the Golf R as well.
Highest attention.
Right, so this with the interior, I mean, with that gear selector, it really reminds me of the 992 Porsche.
To detail, the interior design perfectly complements the exterior. The black roof lining and the R-specific cockpit and door trim inserts give the cabin a powerful look. The seats with their integrated...
I mean, the seats look very... I mean, I like the stitching on the seats. It's got this kind of blue piping. It's looking very nice.
Sporty yet comfortable and showcase the new R logo. Another highlight is the new steering wheel, which ensures the perfect grip.
Steering wheel is very similar already to the GTI design, but ooh, that's very interesting.
Including a
with the
shortcut to the race
R
mode,
button.
the R button. But see for yourself.
Okay, which is a shortcut for race mode. So whereas on the GTI you have to go into the menu to change your driving mode basically, so pressing the R button looks like it jumps you straight into racing mode. Interesting.
And for non-public roads, the optional R performance package offers an added bonus, the drift mode.
Drift mode sounds cool, which is also an optional R performance pack extra. Can't imagine anyone having use of it unless you're on the track. That does look pretty cool.
In addition, this package includes a special mode optimized
Alright,
for the
another special mode.
The Nürburgring.
Alright, a Nürburgring option. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Like, does anyone need an option in their car just for the Nürburgring? I mean, they can just call it track mode, couldn't they? I mean, does the association with the Nürburgring actually help sell that many cars? And do we know what the lap record for the MK8 Golf R is on the Nürburgring yet? Who knows? MK8 Golf R looks pretty cool. I wasn't too convinced at first with the front end of the MK8, and in some of those shots, in the video, the car actually looks pretty cool. I think I'm being convinced that this new front end actually looks pretty cool. In terms of performance, it's only roughly about 10 brake horsepower improvement from the previous model. Is that enough? I mean, 320 brake horsepower in a hatchback, it is already pretty insane, and plus you've got the torque vectoring, so that's already going to make a huge improvement from the previous vehicle in terms of handling around corners. What else do we have? Yeah, the dials on the steering wheel, I mean the options on the steering wheel with the R button, that's pretty cool, because from what I've seen with the MK8 GTI, you had to mess around with the options to be able to change the driving mode, whereas on the steering wheel you've got the shortcut for the race mode, so I think that's already much better improvement from the MK8 GTI. With the drift mode and Nürburgring mode being like an extra, I'm not too sure who'd really need that unless you're like on a track and just having a bit of fun. Like drift mode, it sounds cool, but it's not very practical, to be honest. And the Nürburgring option, who needs that? I mean, they could have just called it track mode, I guess. But I guess having an option for Nürburgring mode sounds a lot cooler, right? But what else was there? Oh, exhaust. I mean, if I was to spec one up, I'll definitely go for that extra £3,000 option. I mean, Aquapovic, they make amazing exhaust systems, so that for me is a great option if you're going to buy one. If I was going to buy one, that would be something I'd have to make sure I tick. I mean, I can ignore if it was me, ignore the drift mode and Nürburgring option and always tick the exhaust option for sure. Overall, I think they made good improvements to the car, even though it's only 10 brake horsepower compared to the previous one. I think adding the torque vectoring is going to make a huge difference in terms of the performance and handling of the vehicle. Interior wise, I mean, I think it looks pretty cool. Interior wise, it's almost like a 992 Porsche interior with the gear selector and the digital dash. It's less buttons on there, looks pretty clean, so I think it looks very nice. It's like a step into the future basically. In terms of the lights at the front, it's growing on me. It's growing on me. The lights at the front, it's definitely. I mean, in the videos they've showcased the vehicle in a very good angles, and the lights do look pretty cool. It's growing on me. I wasn't too sure about the Mark 8 lights at first at the front, and I'd be interested to see how much the car will cost once you can configure it online. At the moment it's not online at the moment to configure, but once that comes live, I'll most likely do a video just to see how much it all comes to with the options I like for the car. Anyways, what do you guys think in terms of, you know, the different modes? Do you think drift mode is actually needed and there's Nürburgring modes? Drop your feedback in the comment on what you think as well. Anyways, that's it for this week. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Make sure you hit the like button and make sure you're subscribed, and also make sure you're notified as well. Take care everyone, and I'll see you next time.